Good morning, afternoon, everyone. We live in a world that loves noise. Tweets, posts, likes, and comments seem to validate our every move. But I want to talk about something powerful today, the magic of working hard in silence. It's not about being unseen, it's about being focused. It's about letting your results be so loud that they echo far beyond anything you could have said. The great secret is that success isn't built in the spotlight, it's built in the quiet, in the grit, and in the grind when no one else is looking. Those who understand this truth don't waste time trying to impress, they invest time in progress. Clarity of purpose, perception of the world. To achieve clarity of purpose, you must begin by examining how you perceive the world around you. Our perception shapes our thoughts, guides our actions, and ultimately determines the path we take in life. Every individual has a unique lens through which they view challenges, opportunities, and success. This lens is influenced by experiences, beliefs, and values, but it can also be refined and adjusted to align with your goals. When you have clarity of purpose, it acts as a compass cutting through the distractions of the modern world. In a time when countless voices compete for your attention, clarity allows you to filter out the noise and focus on what truly matters. It's not just about knowing where you want to go, it's about understanding why you want to go there. The why behind your actions is the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the journey gets tough. It's what gives meaning to your efforts and ensures that you're not merely chasing success, but building something meaningful. When your perception of the world is grounded in purpose, it shifts your mindset from seeing obstacles as barriers to viewing them as opportunities for growth and learning. This perception, when aligned with purpose, transforms the way you interact with the world. Instead of being reactive, you become intentional. Each decision you make is guided by a deeper understanding of your ultimate destination. This shift empowers you to let go of external validation and focus on the work that truly matters. With a clear purpose, every action becomes a step forward, every failure becomes a lesson, and every success becomes a building block for something greater. Discipline over distraction, perception of the world. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, and its foundation lies in how you perceive the world around you. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected society, distractions are more abundant than ever. Social media, endless notifications, and a culture of constant comparison can pull your focus in 1,000 directions if you let them. But discipline is not just about resisting distractions, it's about redefining how you view them in the first place. Your perception of the world determines whether you see distractions as harmless entertainment or as barriers to your success. Discipline begins with a conscious choice to prioritize what truly matters over fleeting temptations. It's about creating boundaries that protect your time and energy, and these boundaries come from understanding the value of your goals. The key to mastering discipline lies in recognizing that distractions are often a reflection of unresolved desires. When you're tempted to scroll endlessly or procrastinate, it's not just about the activity itself, it's about what you're avoiding. A disciplined mind identifies these tendencies and reframes them, turning moments of weakness into opportunities for growth. Discipline also requires a shift in mindset from seeking instant gratification to embracing delayed rewards. The perception of success as a long-term commitment rather than an overnight achievement reshapes your relationship with time. Each hour becomes an investment in your future, and distractions lose their appeal when you see them as thieves of that investment. By perceiving the world through the lens of discipline, you begin to understand that freedom comes not from indulging in every whim, but from having the self-control to choose what truly serves your purpose. It's about being present in the moment, fully engaged with the task at hand, and refusing to allow external noise to dictate your actions. In the quiet moments of self-discipline, you realize that distractions only have power over you if you give it to them. When your perception of the world is aligned with your goals, distractions become insignificant, and your ability to stay focused becomes your greatest asset. Consistency is the currency of success perception of the world. Consistency is not just a habit, it is a way of perceiving the world that transforms fleeting efforts into lasting achievements. In a culture often fixated on shortcuts and immediate rewards, the true value of consistency is frequently overlooked. However, when you shift your perception of success from a single moment of glory to a series of intentional steps taken over time, you begin to understand why consistency is the foundation of every meaningful accomplishment. The way you view the world influences how you approach consistency. If you see life as a sprint, you'll be tempted to burn out quickly, chasing results without building the foundation necessary to sustain them. But when you perceive life as a marathon, you understand that every small, deliberate action contributes to a larger purpose. This shift in perspective helps you appreciate the process and stay committed, even when progress feels slow or invisible. Consistency is not glamorous. It often involves doing the same thing repeatedly, refining skills, and building habits when there's no immediate reward in sight. But your perception of these efforts is what determines their impact. If you see repetition as tedious, you may give up before the seeds you've planted have time to grow. But if you perceive each act of consistency as a building block, you'll recognize its power to compound over time, creating something far greater than the sum of its parts. A consistent mindset also shifts how you view setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures, you perceive them as part of the journey and natural consequence of pushing forward. This perception keeps you moving, even when circumstances are challenging. Each misstep becomes an opportunity to learn, adjust, and continue with even greater determination. Moreover, consistency reshapes your understanding of time. It allows you to see each day as an opportunity to take a small step toward your goals. This perception helps you focus on the present moment, knowing that today's actions, no matter how small, are part of a larger mosaic. You come to value persistence over perfection, realizing that the power of consistency lies not in doing everything flawlessly, but in showing up relentlessly. Through the lens of consistency, you see that true success is not about occasional bursts of effort, but about a steady, unwavering commitment to progress. You recognize that consistency builds trust in yourself, trust from others, and trust in the process. This perception empowers you to continue forward, knowing that each step, no matter how incremental, brings you closer to your ultimate vision. Action speaks louder than words' perception of the world. The phrase "action speaks louder than words" carries profound truth, especially when viewed through the lens of how we perceive the world. In a society where appearances and declarations often take precedence, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that saying something is the same as doing it. However, your perception of this dynamic can either propel you toward real progress or keep you stuck in a cycle of empty promises and unfulfilled potential. When you perceive the world as a place where results matter more than rhetoric, you begin to value actions as the true currency of success. Words may inspire, but they cannot replace the tangible outcomes that come from hard work and dedication. This perception encourages you to prioritize effort over eloquence and execution over explanation. Taking action requires a mindset shift, a realization that talking about goals or intentions doesn't bring them to fruition. When you change how you view the relationship between words and deeds, you start to see that actions are the language the world truly understands. They leave an undeniable mark, creating proof of commitment and capability without the need for constant explanation or validation. Action also redefines how you perceive obstacles and challenges. Words can only describe intentions, but actions demonstrate resilience. When faced with difficulties, your response speaks volumes about your determination and adaptability. The way you act in the face of adversity shapes how others perceive you and, more importantly, how you perceive yourself. Furthermore, consistent action creates momentum, a force that words alone can never generate. Each step you take reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. This shifts your perception of progress from something abstract to something tangible. As you see the results of your efforts accumulate, your confidence grows and your commitment deepens. Action is also a powerful tool for influencing others. While words can motivate, actions inspire. When you consistently act with integrity, diligence, and purpose, you become a living example of what is possible. This changes how others view you and creates a ripple effect, encouraging those around you to follow suit. Through the lens of action, the world becomes a place where possibilities are endless but require effort to be realized. You begin to perceive opportunities not as distant dreams but as invitations to act. Each decision to move forward becomes a testament to your character and a step toward turning your vision into reality. Resilience in the quiet moments perception of the world. Resilience is often celebrated as a grand show of strength during challenging times, but its true essence lies in the quiet moments, those times when no one is watching and the battle is fought within. How you perceive these moments and the challenges they present determines whether you succumb to pressure or rise above it. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship, it's about redefining how you see the world and your place within it. In the quiet moments when doubt creeps in and progress feels distant, your perception of the situation becomes critical. If you view challenges as insurmountable barriers, they will likely defeat you. However, when you perceive obstacles as opportunities for growth and self-discovery, they transform into stepping stones toward success. This shift in mindset allows you to approach difficulties with a sense of curiosity rather than fear, enabling you to adapt and overcome. Resilience in the quiet moments also demands a redefinition of time and effort. Progress is often invisible at first, and the temptation to quit can be overwhelming. But when you perceive the journey as a series of incremental steps rather than a single leap, you begin to appreciate the value of persistence. Each small effort, no matter how insignificant it seems, contributes to a larger picture. This perception keeps you grounded, reminding you that the greatest achievements are often built in silence, one determined action at a time. Your perception of setbacks plays a crucial role in shaping your resilience. Quiet moments are often filled with the weight of mistakes and failures, but how you interpret these experiences makes all the difference. If you see failure as final, it will paralyze you. But if you view it as a necessary part of the learning process, it becomes a tool for growth. Resilience is about reframing these experiences, extracting lessons from them, and using those lessons to move forward with renewed determination. In solitude, resilience requires you to confront your inner dialogue. The way you perceive your own thoughts, whether as a source of encouragement or self-doubt, can either strengthen or weaken your resolve. All by cultivating a mindset of self-compassion and constructive thinking, you turn these quiet moments into opportunities for introspection and mental fortitude. This internal work, though unseen, lays the foundation for external achievements. Resilience also reshapes your perception of support and independence. While external encouragement is valuable, the quiet moments teach you to rely on your inner strength. These are the times when resilience becomes a deeply personal journey, unshaken by the opinions or expectations of others. It's in these moments that you develop a profound sense of self-reliance, trusting your ability to navigate challenges without the need for constant external validation. Through resilience, the world becomes a place where adversity is not a threat but a teacher. The quiet moments, once seen as isolating, become sacred spaces for growth and transformation. By embracing this perception, you unlock a wellspring of strength that allows you to endure, adapt, and thrive in the face of any challenge. Celebrate the journey, not just the destination perception of the world. In a world that often prioritizes outcomes over processes, it's easy to lose sight of the importance of the journey itself. We're conditioned to fixate on the destination, whether it's a promotion, financial success, or a personal goal, believing that once we reach it, everything will fall into place. However, how we perceive the world and our role within it can radically shift this mindset. When we embrace the journey, not just the destination, we begin to understand that success isn't just about the end result, but about everything that happens along the way. The perception of the journey as valuable in its own right is essential for long-term fulfillment. If we view the journey as simply a means to an end, we miss the opportunity to grow, learn, and evolve with each step we take. Every challenge faced, every setback encountered, and every small victory is part of the fabric that makes up our story. This shift in perspective allows us to savor the moments in between, appreciating the lessons learned, the people met, and the experiences gained along the way. When we celebrate the journey, we stop rushing through life and start embracing it as it unfolds. Perception is everything when we perceive time as something to be cherished rather than something to be spent in pursuit of end. also shapes how we experience our own. In a world that often celebrates only the visible successes, it's easy to overlook the complexities and struggles that others endure. When we shift our focus to valuing the journey in others' lives, we begin to recognize the richness of their experiences, the growth they've undergone, and the resilience they've built. This understanding fosters empathy and connection, helping us appreciate the shared nature of our human experiences. The quiet moments in the journey are often the most powerful but are easily overlooked. In the hustle toward a goal, we can forget to appreciate the small, everyday victories that ultimately add up to something extraordinary. These moments, though seemingly mundane, are often where true growth happens. Our perception of them as part of the larger journey enhances our ability to find meaning in all aspects of life, not just in the grand achievements. When we shift our perception to one that celebrates the journey, we come to realize that life is not about a singular destination, but about the cumulative experiences that define our path. Every challenge faced, every joy felt, and every lesson learned contributes to the rich tapestry of our lives. It's in the journey that we find the moments that shape us, that teach us, and that truly matter. Legacy is louder than praise perception of the world. In a world that often values instant recognition and immediate feedback, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of praise. We live in a society where likes, shares, and accolades are frequently seen as the ultimate measure of success. However, true success is not about the applause you receive in the moment, but about the lasting impact you leave behind the legacy you create. The perception of legacy as a powerful force changes how we approach our work, relationships, and the way we live our lives. When we focus too much on praise, we begin to equate our worth with external validation. We might find ourselves chasing approval from others or striving for recognition in ways that ultimately feel shallow. Praise, while gratifying in the short term, is fleeting. It's based on what others think of you in a given moment, and it can be easily given or taken away. However, a legacy is built over time through consistent effort, character, and impact. It's not defined by what others say about you at a particular time, but by what you contribute to the world in ways that outlast you. The way we perceive legacy shifts our priorities. When we start to view life through the lens of creating something that endures, we stop seeking temporary applause and begin to focus on doing work that truly matters. This perception encourages us to invest in long-term goals that are meaningful, rather than simply pursuing accolades that may only last a few moments. A legacy is something that continues to grow and influence long after you've moved on, transcending the immediate recognition and building something far greater. Your legacy is the story others tell about you after you've gone. It's the impact you've had on the people around you, the values you've instilled, and the positive change you've created. By shifting your perception from a desire for praise to a focus on leaving a legacy, you start to see that your actions, no matter how small they seem, contribute to the larger narrative of your life. It's in these quiet, consistent efforts that your legacy is built through the way you live, the way you treat others, and the way you handle adversity. This perception of legacy also shapes how we view success. While praise focuses on recognition in the moment, legacy teaches us that true success is measured over time. It's not about how many awards you win or how much attention you get in your lifetime. It's about how your actions, your contributions, and your values live on and affect others for years to come. When you shift your focus to building a legacy, you begin to understand that your life is not just about you, it's about the impact you leave on future generations. The perception of legacy also changes how we view challenges and failures. When you focus on praise, every setback can feel like a focus from the fleeting nature of praise to the enduring power of legacy. Let your actions speak louder than words, your consistency build the foundation of success.